coming off a couple tough weekends, past couple weekends, get to come home, face Davenport and Ferris. How'd you like how your team responded getting 2 big wins, not just to get back on track, but also just 2 wins in GLIAC standings?
Yeah, just like you said, a couple of road weekends where we did not play particularly well. Very happy to get the 2 wins at home. I think even more importantly, just some of the adjustments and changes we made throughout the week, kind of getting into a different lineup, which we felt was just needed at this point in the season. I thought the response was really good from our players.
You mentioned those lineup adjustments. 2 freshmen into the starting lineup, setter Gabby Orlett, libero Lexi Armstrong. Orlett named the GLIAC Setter of the Week. Yep. How do you like how those 2 just kind of provide an impact in the spark they provided?
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get when you put a freshman on the floor, especially when you're walking into the middle of the season. You're also walking into 2 rivalry matches with Davenport and Ferris. You just don't know how they're going to respond. And I thought both of them played exceptionally well throughout the weekend. Just gave us some emotional uplifting, if you will, I think, but their execution, both in the positions that they have, I thought played at a good level for us to be successful.
All season, you've kind of mentioned how you need to improve on the serving game. Over the past 2 weekends, in 3 of those 4 games, you've reached double-digit service aces, as well as having either same amount of errors or less errors than your aces. How would you say your team has improved in the serving game?
Significantly. I mean, those numbers are huge, right? When you can walk into a match, now part of that is 3 of those 4 were 5-set matches too, so just out of sheer volume, you're going to have some more aces. But the fact in a 5-set match, if you can keep your error number under your ace number and you're getting double-digit, it's a pretty good assessment of where you're going with your serving. We talk all the time. The game's pretty simplistic. If you can pass better than the other team and serve better than the other team, you have a good chance at winning. And I felt like all 3 of those matches we did that well. Unfortunately, I don't think we got the result we were looking for when we were up north.
Mm-hmm. This week, back on the road, going to Saginaw and Lake State. How do you keep the momentum going instead of having a letdown after 2 big matches?
Yeah, I'm hoping that we have a good week of training, preparing for the weekend, and then, like you said, being on the road again. A little bit less of a travel as far as heading up to Marquette and Houghton, but I feel like, again, it's a focal point of our side of the net. We have got to start getting better at little things, defensively picking up stuff. I think our blocking's gotten a little porous over the last few weeks, and so it's something we're trying to tighten up a little bit more. But I think the offensive efficiency can continue to get better, especially with a young setter. I think she did a good job this weekend, but I'd like to see some of our connections get a little bit tighter as we move through the rest of the year.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot.